up? This is Brad P3. How's it going? The Las Vegas Motor Speedway to test out the new Supra today. Alright, these are the rigs we're going to be testing the Supra against. Porsche, the Mercedes, got the Acura NSX, couple Porsches, the GTR, and then there's, cheaper than them all, the Supra. So here we go, test these babies out. They're feeding us a little lunch. Hopefully it's not because they want to see it all come back up on the track, but pretty delicious. Got my name tag. Just getting mentally prepped here.
It's a very challenging track at 1.2 miles. Okay, a couple of hairpins out there, 2 long straightaways. So you're going to see that the characteristics of the car are fantastic. It's got really, really nice mechanical grip. The stability is really, really beautiful. Even the gearbox, I mean, it shifts. It's really, really nice, crisp, clean. The sound alone, we all love exhaust sounds, right? Nasty, nasty sound coming out of this thing. We absolutely love it.
They said when you look at the metrics of the car, how fast it is 0 to 60, the cornering times and all that, it's a very capable car, but it's greater than the sum of all those numbers. And that's what we wanted to give you an idea about today. So what we've done is we've got a program where you get to drive the Supras, and then of course you get to drive cars that are priced well above the Supra and have capabilities on paper well above the Supra. But we want to show you how this car can punch above its class.
What's your expectation? If somebody tosses you the keys to a brand new Porsche or an NSX, what do you expect from that car? You expect to go fast, right? You expect to have great brakes, and you expect to pay $150,000 for that experience, right? But you also expect to walk away from it with a great big smile on your face. Now, if somebody tosses you the keys for the new Supra at $60,000, $65,000, what's your expectation? Same thing. It should be, because the car truly is. Now, obviously, we don't have the same kind of horsepower that some of those exotics provide for you. So when you mash your right foot, that acceleration is going to be a little bit different, but the brakes are every bit as phenomenal. The handling characteristics, again, every bit as phenomenal. And what makes this car so much fun to be in, it's so well balanced, and the engineers have done such a great job doing their homework that it's easy to drive.
We just got done driving the Supras on the track, and pretty happy with the handling. The brakes were unbelievable, and we pushed it to the limit. I think hit 100 miles an hour and wheels squealing. So we had a great time. Will you ever give it more horsepower on a special edition?
I'm not going to say no.
Fair enough.
I asked the chief engineer, can we get a manual trans? And he goes, I have heard that message loud and clear.
Are they going to be easy to tune? Like we have a few of the old ones.
So that is something that engineering did try to bake in as much as you can on a modern car.
Fair enough, yeah.
There's room. Up front in the nose, they added extra room in case you wanted more intercooling or that kind of thing. If you hadn't heard this story earlier, SEMA had a measuring event back in, I think, May for this car, and so aftermarket companies came and measured the car for aftermarket parts. It was the most attended measuring event in SEMA history. They had 120 companies come in and look at this car, so the excitement is there.
Awesome, that's great.
It's got a lot of potential in that regard. And Wes will ask, did you really feel like you had to have a manual?
No.
How was the trans?
It's great. It's fantastic.
Even the press said that. I even asked some of the most jaded press people. I said, you think it needs a manual? He said, well, I kind of would, well, that was the worst
Yeah.
I got. Most of them were like, nope, it's fine.
What I can tell you is for people who really still think they want a manual, if we spend an hour at a racetrack and you practice with this,
You can convince
it's
them.
hard to go back to a manual because you realize how long it takes and how slow it is and how it keeps unbalancing the car.
Cool.
If your intent is to go fast and to be smoother and have more control of the car, the challenge for most people is they're used to driving manual gearboxes, so this feels awkward and their timing's always wrong.
All right, we drove the Supra around the track a couple times, and then we had an instructor or professional race driver drive it with us, and picked up a few things, learned a few things, and here we are. We're going to drive these supercars now. So we got the Mercedes NSX, the GTR, and then the Porsche. Nils will be in the GTR, and I'll be in the NSX. So this is going to be fun. Alright, I just got done driving the NSX and Nils was in the GTR for comparison, and oh my gosh, the Supra steers better. NSX just has some understeer, the Supra's got a little over. Of course, these guys have some more horsepower. How was it, man?
That was awesome. Speed demon.
Sweet.